Hi there, welcome to the Schwowin's Nest. Today I am hosting a Trash to Treasure collab. I am so excited. My co-host is Nicole from Nicole North Garden, and we were also joined by Sonia at Domestic Diva, Jamie from Border Bananas, Donna from Creative by Nature, and Robin at Robin Johnson. When you're done with my video, check out the playlist link in my description box and go see what all the other ladies have created for this collab. When I went thrifting a while back, I found this really cool garden tools crate. It's solid wood, it's in really good shape, and what I'm doing is just taking a Lysol wipe and cleaning off the dirt and the grime, the dust, and anything else that's on there. This guy only cost $7.99. I wanted to do something a little different with this crate, so I decided to take this sage green color that I just absolutely adore. It's just an Americana craft paint, and what I'm going to do is just paint the garden tools words and the shape around them. Next, I'm going to paint the whole crate white, and it's not actually a pure white, it's Annie Sloan Original, which is kind of like an off-white color, and I'm using a Bennett chalk paintbrush that I picked up at Home Depot. I'm really happy with how this chalk paintbrush works, and it really makes a big difference on the texture and the smoothness of the paint when it goes on. So I would recommend using the appropriate brush with the appropriate paint because that really works the best. Okay, so I've jumped ahead and I've also painted the words garden tools, and so far I'm really loving how this is looking. The paint is all completely dry, but now I want to add a little bit of something different onto the handle. So I'm going to use my painter's tape, and I'm just going to start in the middle. I've just eyeballed the center, and what I'm going to do is just use the painter's tape as a spacer and create sort of a checkerboard effect on the handle. I'm going to continue putting the painter's tape on using the spacer, going towards one end, and then I'm going to go towards the other end as well. I'm going to dry brush the white squares, and I'm going to use the same green acrylic paint that I used for the words. So I'm going to do my dry brush technique, and what I do with that is I dip my brush into the paint, I dab some of it off, and then I very lightly brush across where I want the color to pop on. And it's turning out really neat because it kind of is getting a little bit more on the edges and not so much in between. So it's already giving it a worn and weathered look. While the top checkered part is drying, I also decided to dry brush the rest of the crate with the green and just give it more of an old and antique and weathered look. Okay, so if you're watching some of my other videos, you'll know that I always talk about the reveal being the best part. And I gotta say, it still is. Every time I do this, it's still the best part of everything. And I really love how this checkered look is turning out. I really like the crate the way it is, but I decided to fill it with something. So I found these two tins that I had hanging around the house. They were part of previous projects, and you can see the one on the right has some glue and some greenery still stuck to it. So I wasn't able to get all of that off. That's why I'm gluing on the butcher twine, which is this white cotton rope or string, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just putting that all the way around on the inside and the outside. This will just give it a little bit more of a rustic look. I decided to fill the two little tins with some greenery, and this first one is going to get this what's called, I think it's asparagus fern, but it kind of looks like rosemary. So I just picked this up at the dollar store, and I'm just going to fit it in so it's nice and full. The other chunk of greenery that I got at the dollar store, this one kind of looks like parsley, so I thought sticking with kind of an herb look to this, I would just add this in and make it nice and full, just like the first one. The last thing I did was take another little tin. This one has handles, and I found these really cool old aluminum garden tools at a thrift store a long time ago, and I've just been hanging on to them to wait for the right project. What I did was just throw some rocks in the little tin, and then I just wedged those utensils in, and I think it looks really sweet. I hope you enjoyed the video and got some inspiration to create your own trash to treasure. Don't forget to check out that playlist link so you can see what all of my YouTube friends have created in this collab too. Thanks for watching and have a great day.